Recording in progress. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil iman wa lakal hamdu bil islam wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. Lesson number 8, we are going to start, that is going to be our mujarad, Naqis family. Naqis irregularity and family 1 inshallah. So let's start. So mujarad Naqis Sarf Saghir tips, how it is going to look like in Sarf Saghir. So da'a, it can end on alif. Hada, it can end on alif maksura. Radiya, sometimes we will see it ending on ya. And Tagha, same ending on alif maksura. So this is how in the past tense Naqis mujarrad is going to look like. Then in the present tense, da'a, whenever we have alif at the end, we should know that it is going to be waw. So da'a will become yad'u. Da'a will be yad'u. And that is mostly, I think, Bab Nasara. So that's why we know that Bab Nasara, the marker is U sound, right? So that's why in Mudariya we will see this U sound over here. So da'a will become yad'u, hada, ending on alif maksura, right? But it is basically hadaya yahdi, right? So what Bab is it? This is Bab daraba yadribu, yahdiyu, right? So we see that alif maksura in Mudariya sometimes going to be ending on ya instead. So hada will become yahdi. Radiya, which is Sami'a family, it will become yarda. Sami'a yasma. So actually it should be Radiya yardayu, right? But we will see why we are not pronouncing this U sound at the end, because it is Naqis and there is some rule applied. Then we have Tagha, Yatagha, that makes it Fataha family. So this is how it's going to look like. So whenever we have alif in Madi, it is going to be waw or U sound in Mudariya. Okay, and otherwise we need to see that what Bab is it, and accordingly it is going to be change over there. So this is past and present, and then masdar. Masdar we need to use a dictionary because there is going to be different patterns of masdar. Then ism fa'il would be on the pattern of fa'in. Fa'in. So it is going to be da'in, hadin, radin, tagin. So it is going to be on the pattern of fa'in. Then past passive will take ue sound. So it will become fu'iya. Fu'iya. So it is going to be on the pattern of fu'iya. Always end on ya sound, ya with fatha. So past passive will always end on ya with fatha. Examples are du'iya, hudiya, rudiya, and tu'iya. And then present tense, present passive will be taking a sound as usual, and it is going to end on alif maksura. So it will become yud'a, yuhda, yurda, yutura. So it is on the pattern of yuf'a. Yuf'a pattern is for the present passive. Then we have ism maf'ul, and ism maf'ul is going to be on the pattern of maf'ulun. Maf'ulun. It should be maf'ulun, right? But whenever we have, because in Naqis either the vowel is changing into waw or ya, right? These are the only two options. So if it is waw, then it is ism maf'ul is going to be maf'ulun, and if it is ya, then it is going to be maf'iyun. So these are the two choices for us. So example would be mad'uun from da'a. So da'a, yad'u, da'in, and then du'iya, passive, yud'a, present passive, and then mad'uun. Mad'uun. Then mahdiyun, marudiyun, matqiyun. This is how it is going to look like. So sometimes it is going to be a waw, and sometimes it is going to be ya. So these are the two choices we have. Then mansoob, when we are making present tense mansoob, put a fatha on the vowel. If present tense ends in alif, no change is made. Example are lan yad'uwa. Lan yad'uwa. So this waw with fatha is telling us that this is mansoob. Lan yahdiya. So this ya, otherwise it is yahdi, right? But when we need to make it mansoob, then we are going to put fatha on the last vowel. Lan yahdi ya. Lan yarda. Lan yarda. Lan yatgha. So these are the changes. If it is end on alif, because yarda is like ending on alif, right? So that's why no change will be made over here. But if it is waw or ya, then we need to give a fatha to these vowels. Then majzoom would be by removing the weak letter. So yad'u will become this is yad'u over here, right? So we will just drop this vowel over here, and it will become lam yad'u. Lam yahdi. So we need to drop this vowel here. Lam yarda. So we are dropping that. Lam yatgha. We drop this alif maksura. So this is how it will become majzoom. Then the pattern of zarf is mad'an. So only one zarf. So there are not multiple zarf when it comes to Naqis. So in singular form, it is non-flexible. So in singular form, it is non-flexible and follow the pattern of mad'an, mahdan, mardan, mat'an, maf'an. So basically it is on the pattern of maf'an. And how it become maf'an, we will see. Okay, so Naqis in mujarad families, sarf, saghir, madi and mutariya. In Naqis mujarad, each clan retains the sound that distinguish it. Like we said that da'a yad'u, so this is bab nasara, so it is showing that sound. The only difference is that in some cases the haraka is replaced by a long vowel. So we will see that. Now let's say the Nasara family still has an A sound in the Madi and U sound in Mudariya. However, since it is Naqis, Naqis, the sound shows as an alif and U sound shows as a vaw. So the A, as we see that the A become yad'u, right? So this is bab nasara. So this alif is changing into waw. The fataha family still has a sound in both madi and mudariya. Both shows as a alif maksura. So tagha, what's the difference between alif maksura and ya? Right? So I hope that you guys are clear on it. So this is alif maksura when it does not have any dot, right? But if we have ya and it has dot, then it is ya. So this one is alif maksura because it sounds like when we say tawa, it sounds like alif, right? So that's why it's called alif maksura. So tawa, yatawa. So both are taking a sound, and we know that fatha family takes a sound. Then daraba family still has a sound in the madi, right? Daraba all a sound, so still in madi all a sound, and e sound in mudariya. So the e sound shows as ya, and a sound shows as alif maksura. So hada yahdi. Okay, so because bab daraba need kasra, right? So it is over there. Then the Samiya family still has E sound in the Madi and A sound in Mudariya. Samiya, Yasma, right? So the Kasra remains in the Madi and Mudariya and takes Alif Maksura. So Nasiya, Yansa. Nasiya, Bab Sami'a, Yasma, right? Yasma'u, so Yansa. Then passive majhul, the passive always follow the pattern of fu'iya in madi and yufa'a in mudariya. Fu'iya, yufa'a. And the example are du'iya, yud'a, hudiya, yuhda. So just we need to take care of the sounds. If it is madi, we're gonna make sure that we have ui sound, right? And the last letter always going to take fatha. So du'iya, yud'a. And we see that we are putting, making prominent u and a sound in mudariya. And the last vowel would always be alif maksura. In madi, it is going to be ya with fatha. And in mudariya, it is going to be alif maksura. So we need to remember that. Hudiya, yuhda, nusiya, yunsa. Then ism file always follow the pattern of fa'in. So regardless of the family, so doesn't matter what family it is, we are going to just put them on the pattern of fa'in, and this is how we will get ism fa'il for mujarrad naqis. So da'in, ta'in, hadin, nasin. Ism maf'ul is going to be on the pattern of maf'uun if it is bab nasara, and if it is wawi naqis wawi. So if it is naqis wawi, so then it is going to be always on the pattern of maf'uun. Otherwise, it is going to be on the pattern of maf'iyun. So only bab nasara, maf'uun. The rest, all these clans are going to be on the pattern of maf'iyun. So basically, maf'uun, why it is maf'uun? It's supposed to be maf'ulun, right? So maf'ulun, it should be mad'uun. This is how it originally should be. But we have two vowels over here, right? So that's why we are going to merge them together. When we are merging them, it will become mad'uun, marjuun. Okay, so this is how ism file is going to be. And when it is ism maf'ul in other bab, other clans, or if it is naqis ya'i, then it is going to be on the pattern of maf'iyun, right? So what's going on maf'iyun? Basically, I think I put on the next slide, so we will discuss over there. So it is instead of wow, it is taking ya. So I will explain in a bit. And the zarf is going to be on the pattern of mardan, mad'an, mahdan. And ism ala is going to be on the pattern of mif'atun, mif'atun. So it will become mid'atun, mirdatun. Okay, so now in Salasi Mujarrad, we are talking about Naqis. So we will have only 4 babs. Bab Nasara, Bab Daraba, Bab Fataha, and Bab Samia. Bab Nasara is always going to be Naqis Wawi. Bab Daraba is going to be Naqis Yai. And Bab Fataha and Samia, they can be from both Naqis Wawi and Naqis Yai. Only Bab Nasara will behave little different. The other 3 babs will remain same as Naqis Wawi and Yai. So it doesn't matter they are from Naqis Wawi or Yai, they are going to behave the same way. So we need to just remember certain patterns. Bab Daraba only from Naqis Yai. So Hada, which should be actually Hadaya. So what happened over here? Who can tell me what is the rule over here applied? So Hadaya, how it become Hada? Anyone? So this ya, when the weak letter, when the vowel is mutaharrik, right? What happened? When vowel is mutaharrik and the letter before has fatha, then what happened? It kind of change, this vowel change into alif. So it's supposed to be basically hada, like that. But for writing purpose, in Arabic, they don't write it like with alif, they write it with alif maksura. So this is how it become hada. Then we have hada, yahdi, which is actually should be yahdiyu, right? In mudariya, we have u sound at the end, yahdiyu. But what happened over here? Another rule was that if there is dhamma or
Dhamma or kasra, yeah.
yeah,
Dhamma or kasra, yeah. Then
and
it becomes sukoon on that.
No, the letter before has kasra.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the two conditions. First one, the vowel has u or e sound, and the letter before has e sound, then the vowel become silent, and this is how it become yahdi. So we are not pronouncing this u sound, yahdi you. Instead of yahdi you, we are saying yahdi. Then we have masdar, hudan, which is actually should be hudayan. Hudayan. So hudayan, what happened over here? If we open it, open up this hudayan, we open this tanween. We are going to write like that, hudayan. So now this ya has fatha, and the letter before, same rule we are applying, what we applied over here. So ya has fatha, and the letter before has fatha. So it changed into alif, right? And then we have istimai sakinain over here. Two sakins are together, so we need to drop one. So this is how it become hudan, and that's why we are not saying hudayan, rather we are saying hudan. Okay, then okay, now hudan, in all three cases, in all three status, it is going to look like hudan. So hudan is rafa, hudan is nasab, and hudan is jar. Why is that so? So put that into experiment. So we have actually it should be hudayun, right? So with rafa, we need to say hudayun. We are going to open up this tanween. So it is hudayun, right? Now we have u sound, and then before that we have fatha. So this is going to be changing into alif, and now we have istimai sakinain over here. We are dropping this alif, and we have hudan, right? For nasab, is it actually should be hudayan, right? With alif, hudayan. Now hudayan, what happened over here? Same thing, right? We have fatha and then fatha before, so it is going to change into alif. So hudan and then hudan. So that's why it's gonna be hudan. Then in jar status, it should be huda yin. So huda yin, this one has kasra, u and e sound, right? And the other one has fatha. So this is mutaharrik basically. And the letter before has fatha. So again, changing into alif. So basically, this is how in all three cases, it is remaining hudan, hudan, and hudan. Okay, then we have ism file, which is going to be on the pattern of fa'ilun, right? So it's supposed to be hadiyun, but it is not hadiyun, or rather it is hadin. So again, we want to see what happened over here. So hadiyun, we are going to open up this tanween, and then we have u sound, and then we have kasra, right? So what rule we are applying over here? The vowel becomes silent, right? That rule is being applied over here.
Yeah, we are applying that when on the weak letter there is a dhamma or kasra and the letter before has kasra, so that will become the silent.
Yes, so that happened over here, and now we have hadin. Then in passive, it should be hudiya, right? And hudiya, can we apply any rule over here?
No.
No, why not? Because
passive, past passive is e, who and e.
yeah, but still, what rule we are applying here? The rule we were seeing that if it is u or e sound and the letter before has e sound, right? But this is not u or e sound, rather it is a sound, right? So that's why we cannot apply any rule over here. So it gonna remain hudiya. Okay.
Yeah.
So hudiya remain hudiya, then yuhda you. So again, the fatha rule, the alif rule kind of being applied over here because it has fatha over here. So we are not going to pronounce this sound over here. It will become yuhda. Basically, it has changed into alif, right? So yuhda. Then ism file mahduyun, maf'ulun, right? It's supposed to be mahduyun. And then we have this wow over here is the wow of patron, maf'ulun, right? Maf'ulun has wow, so this is the wow of patron. And then this is the vowel over here, right? So whenever we have vowel, ya as a vowel, right? So then what gonna happen? That this wow will change according to this ya. So one more time, whenever we have this wow gonna remain always, right? Because this is the wow of patron, maf'ulun. But if we have vowel, the last vowel as ya, then this wow will change into another ya. So now we have two yas. So this wow is changing into ya because the last vowel was ya, right? So now we have two yas, and now two yas are going to merge together and it will become mahduyun. Now what is the problem? Can we say mahduyun?
No, because ya is friendly with kasra, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And this ya, now this ya has become very strong. Why? Because there are two yas, right? So we cannot make any changes on this ya's haraka. Rather, we need to change haraka according to this ya over here. Okay, so that's why it is taking becoming mahdiyun. So ism maf'ul would be mahdiyun. Then ihdi, the amr, it should be tahdi, right? So tahdi, we drop this ta over here, we drop this, and according to this e sound, we bring helper alif, and it is taking e, right? So it is ihdi, right? And this ya we are dropping over here. This is how we make majzoom in Naqis. So ihdi, this is how it will become la tahdi. Again, we are dropping this ya. And then mahdayun. This is a samzarf. Mahdayun. So again, mahdayun, we can open up the mean to see what's going on. And then we have u sound, and before we have fatha, so it is changing into alif, right? And then istimai sakinain, and we say mahdan, and this is how we are going to write mahdan. Okay, so hada yahdi hudan fahuwa hadin. Hudiya yuhda hudan fahuwa mahdiyun. Al amru minhu ihdi wa nahyu anhu la tahdi wa zarfu minhu mahdan, and isam ala would be mihdatun. Okay, who is going to say Bab Samia for me? It's just right over here.
I can read, Sister Rahat. It's just you have displayed, so it's just reading, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this one is Noon, Sin, and Ya, right? Root letter. Yeah. Sin, Ya. So here we won't read the Ya. Nasi, Nasi, right? Sama, Hada. So
This is Samia family,
Nasa,
right?
yeah.
Nasiya.
Nasiya. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nasiya.
we are pronouncing this ya over here, Nasiya.
Yeah, and then so Samia Yasmau. So U is removed. So Yansa, how you are this
Nasiya,
one?
Nasiya is become Yansa.
Samia Yasmau.
Okay,
So then yeah.
just read the whole chart and then we can see that what's going on.
Okay. So Nasiya Yansa Nisyanan Fahuwa Nasin. Nusia Yunsa Nisyanan Fahuwa Manisyun.
No, it should be
I'm reading. Manis. Yeah.
Mansiyun. It is
Mansiyun. Yeah. It's, so that's why I wasn't able to read. Insa latansa mansan insatun.
Minsatun.
Minsatun, sorry.
Minsatun. Okay, so what's going on over here? So Nasiya, why we are pronouncing this ya? Because what is the rule?
Fataha
rule-
is around
yeah.
that one. So that's why there is no there is no dhamma or kasra. So that's why we are pronouncing.
Yes, so U or E sound, right? And the letter before has E sound, but this is not E, U or E. This is Fatha, right? So that's why the rule cannot be applied over here. So we are.
Can you slowly say the rule? I'm trying to write it down. Every time I write notes, I miss the next step of it. Is it possible to just slow it down a little bit since I'm so new to this class? I'm just writing notes. So if you can just say it slowly. So the rule is, you said, if the weak letter has
U or E sound.
Okay, or E sound.
And the letter before has E sound.
E sound.
And the letter before has E sound. Then what gonna happen?
The weak letter gets a E. It becomes silent.
Yeah, silent.
Become silent.
The weak letter will become silent.
Okay.
But we cannot apply this rule over here because we have fatha on the vowel, right? Not U or E sound. So there is fatha instead. So that's why this rule is not going to be applied over here. So we have nasiya. We are going to pronounce it as nasiya.
Oh, so if it's fatha, it stays the same. There's no change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there is these are the two conditions. So vowel should have U or E sound. This is one condition. The second condition is the letter before should have kasra. Nothing else. Just kasra.
Kasra. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sister Rahat. I know you taught it before.
No, it's okay. Yeah, this rule is being repeated many times, even in other
class.
regularities. So that's why
the letter before it should be fatha, right, sister?
No, kasra.
No, fatha is when we are changing into alif.
Yeah.
That is different rule.
That's can we say ajwaf rule, Sister Rahat? Like earlier we used calling. So here in Mudaria it is applying that rule actually. Alif, it's changing to alif, but writing style is
exactly.
Alif maksura, right?
Okay. Sister Rahat, this rule is only for Naqis, not for ajwaf, right?
Yeah, this is we are just applying in Naqis. Yeah. Okay, so this one over here, and then in Mudaria, what's going on?
So Mudari again, Yansau,
Yansayu, right?
Alif. It's changing. Yeah, it's changing to Alif. So again, we can call Ajwaf rule is applying here. So it will be Alif, but writing we have to write Alif Maksura.
Exactly. So basically the rule I wrote over here, vowel, if the vowel has u, a or e sound, meaning it is mutaharik, any letter, any haraka. Okay, so if the vowel is mutaharik and the letter before has fatha, then vowel change into alif sound, and this rule we are applying over here in Mudariya. But in Madi, that was a different rule we were applying and it was not working, right? So that is different rule and this one is different rule. Okay, then we have Nisyanan, Mastar, right? So Mastar have all different patterns. So that's we need to look for the dictionary and or we can memorize certain patterns. Okay. Then we have fa'ilun, isam fa'il, which is supposed to be nasiyun.
And then we are nasiyun. Yeah, yun.
Yeah.
We are opening
so,
it. And then we are applying the same rule how we did, like if the week letter has dhamma or kasra and the letter before has kasra, then it is changing to, so like the week letter has sukun, so that's how it is nasin.
Yeah.
Actually it is nasiyun, and then you are opening up and on. So
exactly. So we drop this, yeah.
And we compensate it with the kasra, no, sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, another kasra we gave it. Yeah, very good. So this is how nasin it become. Then nusiya, what rule we can try to apply over here?
I think there is no rule.
There's no rule
because no rule, but we should be trying to apply u e sound, this rule over here, right? So there, but there is a sound, there is no fatha sound, right? So that's why we are not applying any rule here. So it's gonna remain nusiya. And then yunsayu, what's going on here?
Ajwaf rule again.
Yeah.
So
we have fatha over here, right?
Changing to alif. Yeah.
Okay, so alhamdulillah. Then we have this is our ism maf'ul, right? Maf'ulun, right? But this is bab nasiya yansa, right? So root letter is ya over here. So now what going on? What we are going to do over here? This is the vow of patron, right? When we have vow of patron meeting with ya as a vowel, the last letter, so this vow will change into ya. Okay, one more time. Whenever we are on ism maf'ul and we have a vow of patron, maf'ulun has vow, right? In the patron, right?
Yeah.
So when this vow meet the ya of vowel, then what is going to happen? This vow will change into ya. And now we are going to have two yas. So we are going to merge them together with shadda. And now we have mansuyun. Okay, the problem is what?
Both
that u, yeah, so u and ya, dhamma and ya are not compatible. And this shadda ya is very strong now. So we cannot make any changes into this ya, rather we need to make change what is before it. Okay, so this scene will take kasra then according to ya, and it will become mansiyun.
Yeah.
This is only isme maf'ul pattern, right, sister?
Yeah, yes, this is only for maf'ul pattern. Then we have fail amar. Fail amar, if we see yansa or it will be tansa, right? So we drop this ya, ta, and we drop this, and we bring that will be insa, right?
Yeah.
So basically, if we don't drop, if we don't, yeah, if we don't drop it, it should be what?
Inside.
Inside, right? But we are going to drop this weak letter, and it will become insa.
So we will put fatah and sin, right? Like last.
This is also same like the Mazid Fi family, no? The same rule applies here for Amar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Fail Amar, yeah.
Yeah, same rule. Yeah.
Fail Amar, we like for every clan it is the same, right?
Yeah.
So if it is fatha, it takes kasra instead, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And if it is dhamma, then it takes the
dhamma.
And if it is kasra, it takes kasra. So only if it is fatha, then we give it kasra instead.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have one nahi anhu will be la tansa. Again, we are dropping this weak letter over here. And zarf is going to be on the pattern of maf'an. Zarf is on the pattern of maf'an. And actually it should be man sayun, maf'alun, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maf'alun is the actual pattern, but instead of maf'alun, it is maf'an. So if we see what's going on, so maf'alun, it should be man sayun. So we open up tanween, man sayun. So now we have u sound, and then we have fatha. So this fatha is going to change this weak letter into alif, right? So we are applying the rule over here, and now we have ijtimai sakinain. Two scoons are together, so we are going to drop this alif, and it become mansan, and this is how we are going to write it, mansan.
So sister, how the word insan also come from the same thing, right?
Yeah, basically it says that it comes also from uns. Uns is also like insan come from uns, and some says that it comes from this one, because man is very forgetful, right? Yeah. So there are different
they both are correct. I learned it that the both root words are nisyan and nos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, and now we are on bab fataha. Okay, who gonna read for me for bab fataha?
I'll read, sister.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Saqib, you want to read? Read. No problem. Go ahead.
No, sister, you go on. You go on, sister. That's fine.
Tara, yatra, turiyanan, fahuwa tarin, turiya, yutra, turiyanan, fahuwa matriyun, itra, la tatra, matran, mitratun.
Good. Now, can you tell me what's going on in Taga?
Yeah. Taga is because the weak letter is mutaharrik. Is it?
Very good. Yeah.
Is mutaharrik. So the before the letter has a fatha, so this gets a fatha. So it is, and here fatha is put as alif maksura. So it is taga.
Yeah. So actually it changed into alif, right? So it's supposed to be like that. Taga.
Yeah. Taga.
Okay, but the writing style is that we write with fatha, and I don't think so we should have this is not ya, so we should not have dots here.
Yeah. Tagha.
Okay.
Because
Then
Yatagha, it's the same rule, sister, because it is fatha family.
exactly, very good. So we the weak letter is mutaharrik, and the letter before has fatha, so it is going to change into alif.
Yeah.
Then Tughyanan,
Tughyan.
we need to remember this pattern. Okay, then Taghin. What's going on here?
Taghin is the weak letter is dropped here, and to compensate.
So basically, yeah, okay.
To compensate is given a kasra, with double kasra, and taghyun actually, taghyun, and because of that u sound, u and kasra sound, before that if there is kasra, then it takes a kasra, sister.
It becomes silent. The weak letter becomes silent.
That becomes silent, and the taghin, it becomes silent. That's all.
Okay, so just say the rule properly. That's why I'm trying to practice you guys. So you need to able to, when you will say it, inshallah, then it is going to stick in your mind. So what is the rule basically?
If the letter before the weak letter,
if the vowel has u or e sound,
yeah, if the vowel has
and the letter before has e sound. So remember these two conditions.
Yeah, okay.
Then what's going on? The weak letter would become silent.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, one more time, I want to hear that rule.
Okay.
If the vowel,
the weak letter, if it has a dhamma or a kasra, and the letter before it has a kasra, then this weak letter becomes silent.
Good, alhamdulillah.
And we compensate with another kasra, and it becomes taghin.
Very good, beautiful. Okay, so this is how we are going to say the rule. Okay, then we have Tughya. What happened here?
Here there's no change because it follows the rules of the
because the letter has fatha. It doesn't have u or e sound, rather it has fatha sound, so we cannot apply the rule here.
Yes.
Okay, next.
Yutuva, same ajwaf rule follows here, sister, because of the fatha mutaharrik, and before that
yes, it should be yutagayu, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, perfect. Next.
Tuyanan, master, we look into the dictionary. Easy way out.
Okay, then.
Fahuwa mutuyun. Matuyun. Here, this weak letter has a dhamma. If the weak letter has a dhamma or kasra, and before it is a kasra, then this becomes silent. No.
Matuyun. It's written over here. What's going on here?
Yeah, matuyun, no, sister.
So we are going to open up this tanween.
Yeah.
Okay, because maf'ul is on the pattern of maf'uun, right?
Maf'uun, yeah.
Two choices we have, maf'uun or maf'iyun. Right?
Yeah.
When it is maf'iyun and when it is maf'uun, who can tell me?
Sorry, what was the question?
Yes, Bab Nasara family, always maf'uun. Okay, and the rest, whatever 3 more clans, only 4 clans we have in Naqis, right?
Yeah.
So the rest 3,
Samia.
So Daraba, Samia, and Fataha. All 3 is going to be on the pattern of maf'iyun when it comes to maf'ulun pattern. It's a maf'ul.
Okay.
Okay, and what's going on? We can open up this tanween, mat'uyun, right? So this is maf'ulun. And now what rule we are applying over here?
Because if it has a dhamma or
no,
kasra.
this wow, the wow, whenever the wow of the pattern meeting with the ya. So what gonna happen? This wow will change to ya.
Oh yeah, and there'll be two yas, so it will get a dhamma. Yeah, yeah.
Not dhamma, shadda.
Shadda, I mean shadda. It will get a shadda.
I know, even I'm thinking dhamma.
Okay, and then there is one more step, yeah.
Yeah. Then that
so according
it can't be pronounced because matu yun can't be pronounced, so it takes a kasra.
Yes. So according to ya, we are going to give kasra to the letter before it. So it will become matagiyun.
Matagiyun, yeah.
Okay. One more time, I want to hear this rule smoothly.
So we have to open up this matagiyun.
Matuguyun. So is that actually matuguyun? So what's going on here? Who can say that? Saqib, you say this rule.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, inshallah, I'll try, sister. So it's the ism maf'ul is on the pattern of maf'ul. Now, being on the pattern of maf'ul, there is a waw after a dhamma. So when you put these root letters in, it will be matghuyun. It doesn't sound well at all. So the rule is that when the weak letter is a waw and the letter before that has a dhamma, then the waw actually gets changed into a ya. Is that correct, sister?
No, you're saying
no. Sorry. I'll start again. So when the weak letter is a waw and the word after that, the letter
not
after
weak
that
letter.
is a
This waw is not weak letter, Saqib. This waw is the waw of patron, maf'ulun.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So this one is yeah, even I'm a bit thinking about
okay,
this
so
one.
let me say it one more time. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is maf'ulun, right? Maf'ulun has waw in it, right? And this waw is the waw of the patron, right? So when we are in Naqis on the ism maf'ul, and we have this waw of the patron meeting with the ya. And what is this ya? This is the weak root letter, right?
Yeah.
So whenever this waw of patron meeting with the ya of weak letter, so what's gonna happen? This waw will change into ya because there is ya, right? Waw and like waw has u sound and ya has e sound, and they are not compatible with each other, right? So that's why we are going to change the pattern of waw into ya, and now we have two yas. Okay. Now when we have two yas, so we are going to merge them together, and it will become matghuyun. Still, it is not very smooth on your tongue, right? So that's why now these two yas are very strong. We cannot make any changes into them. So instead of changing any haraka on this ya, we need to change haraka before it, and that is going to be kasra, and this is how it become matahuyun.
Okay, got it, sister.
Got it, but it's difficult to tell.
Yeah, this especially this one was a bit tricky and difficult actually.
Okay, so I want you to say it one more time smoothly.
Okay.
Who is ready?
Can I try this time?
I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the original root letter is toga and a ya. So when this root original word went into this maf'ul, it became madghuyun.
Matghuyun.
Yeah, madghuyun. So the going back to the rules, the weak letter is a ya, and then so now we see because of the pattern of maf'ul, we have to add the waw in it. So the rule is if if there's a weak letter before is a vowel, so vowel needs to drop out and change into.
No, not weak letter, because sometimes it is going to be wow instead. So it's not always ya.
Okay, whenever there is a vowel, vowel needs to drop out, right?
Okay, whenever we have vowel of the pattern, okay, whenever we have a vowel of the pattern meeting the weak letter ya, because if it is meeting the weak letter vowel, then we will have two vowels, right? Like in mad'uun.
Yeah, but that's why you put shadda, isn't it, sister? Because there is a sakin wow and a ya wow with the tanween.
So two vowels are together. We are merging them together, right? But over here, this is ya, right? So we need to do one more step. And what is this one more step? That we are changing this vowel, which is the vowel of pattern, not weak letter. This is the vowel pattern we are changing into ya.
Yeah. So vowel.
And now we have two yas.
Okay, change into ya. Now we have two yas. So we put shadda to condense them together. Now it still is not smooth. So we go back again and change the dhamma into kasra. So main take the kasra, which was originally dhamma. So now it's become madghiyun.
Madghiyun. Very good. Okay, Saqib, one more time. You need to repeat it.
Inshallah, sister, I'll try. Hopefully. So tagha, for when it falls into the ism maf'ul pattern, it originally is matghuyun. Now we see that matghuyun, the waw in the pattern, because it is coming before a ya, it gets changed into a ya as well. So now it is when the waw gets changed into a ya, now it is matghuyun. So matghuyun does not sound very smooth to the Arab tongue, so they changed so we go back and we have to change one of them to and looking at the matghuyun, you cannot change anything on the ya, because now it has a shadda and it is very heavy. So to make it smoother, we go to the letter before it and put a kasra for a pairing sound and make it easier to sound. So it is madghiyun.
Very good. Very good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Sister Meher, your turn. Sister Meher?
I was, okay. It was unmute.
Okay.
Okay. I was relaxed that you're not going to ask me. I'm joking. So, this is ism maf'ul. So it's a pattern of maf'ul. And so the letter is matghuyun. And the rule is here that when the vowel letter, like gu, according to
wow
pattern,
of the pattern.
Wow of the pattern, followed by letter ya, then wow changes into ya.
Perfect.
So matagu, I don't know how to read. Next one. Yeah. So then we are merging both the ya and put shadda on that. So matghuyun. And then because ya is friendly with kasra, so here we are putting kasra on ghain instead of dhamma. So we are changing, and then it is becoming matghiyun.
Perfect. Alhamdulillah. So I'm hoping that it got stuck in everyone's head now. Anyone else want to say it? Because when you say it, it will make more sense to you.
Assalamu alaikum, sister. I want to try.
Okay, go ahead. What's your name, sister?
Saidul.
Saidul. Okay, go ahead, Saidul.
Yeah. Okay. So this is ism maf'ul, and this on maf'ulun pattern. So in maf'ulun pattern we have waw. So when we have waw, then and after that have iya, then this wa changes to ya. So we get mat gu yun, and then that two ya we merge together with shadda, then it become mat gu yun, and then this is not not smoothly, so we want to change it, and then we cannot change ya because it has shadda and it is strong now. Then we have to change the before letter, the gu, and we are changing to ya. So now is mat gi yun.
Perfect. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Sister, can I interrupt here, sister?
Yeah,
just before we move forward.
Hmm?
Can we also say it this way, that the two letters are vowels, waw and ya, meeting together, and I think initially you said there is a rule where which is heavier, which is lighter, so which takes precedence. Now in this case, ya is actually more stronger than waw, so the waw gets changed into a ya.
Yeah, we can say.
Can you actually say it like that? Because that I'm just thinking about it makes more sense, because I think initially you said fatha, alif, waw, and ya, which is stronger, something like that. Correct, sister?
Yeah, I think we discussed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
in this case,
yeah, sorry, Saqib, I want to interrupt. I don't remember this. So ya is always stronger than wow, you are saying? I don't remember.
I remember something in previous sessions. I think we discussed something like that. But
I think when you
did I said something now, or you are talking about
not
the
today?
previous sessions?
Not today. Previous sessions when you first
in
started
previous
the
session we
weak
discussed
verbs.
something like that. Yeah, but
Yeah, when you
I
first
don't
started
know.
the weak verbs.
Yeah. U sound, U and E. I don't know if we can apply that over here. Why not we just stick with this rule that whenever we have wow, because there are only being two cases. Either this wow of the pattern going to meet wow or ya. These are the only two cases. So if it is Bab Nasara, it is going to meet with wow, and then we are going to have two vows together and we are going to merge them, right? And the second case is only that it is going to be with the ya, and then this vow is going to change into ya. Okay, so I don't know if that heavy and light version we can apply over here.
Okay,
so we're gonna just stick with that rule.
Sure.
So this is how it become. Okay, now moving on, we have Amar would be itwa, and this is not any problem at all. We know that we drop the sign of Mudaria, we drop the weak letter, and this is how it become itwa, right? And la tatwa, so same, we are dropping the weak letter, and then we have this is matghayun maf'alun, right? So this is zarf, right? So matghayun, it is actually, but matghayun become matghan. So same, we are going to open up the tanween, right? So this is matghayun, and when you open up the tanween, it become matghayun, like that, right? And now we are applying the rule of kind of fatha changing into alif rule, right? So this is now this ya is changing into alif, and now we have istima sakinain over here. So we drop this alif, and now we have matghan. And this is how we are going to write it. We know whenever we have two fathatain, we need to give them a chair, right? Remember the word musliman? We always used to give it alif. And that was because we have two fathatain over here. But in Naqis, we are not giving them alif, rather we are giving them this alif maksura. Okay, so this is how it become matghan. Okay, so moving on now. We are on Bab Nasara. So in Bab Nasara, in some siga, it will keep the waw past active and present active. So there will be waw. And isam maf'ul and masdar in all remaining waw change into ya. So da'a, which is whenever you see alif at the end, it is always waw. We need to remember that. Okay, and we will see that in mudariya. So da'a will be yad'u, and that is going to be bab nasara. So da'a will become yad'u, and then du'a'an, that is the masdar pattern, fu'alun pattern, and then fahuwa da'in. So as we learn that it is always, it doesn't matter what clan it is always going to be on the pattern of fa'in. So da'in. Then du'iya, yud'a, du'a'an, fahuwa mad'uun. So we see that over here two vowels are meeting, vow of pattern and the vow of weak letter. They are merging together, and this is how we become mad'uun.
Yeah.
Right, and vow is happy with the dhamma, right? So we don't have to change any haraka or anything, so that will be mad'uun. And then we have al-amru minhu ud'u wa nahi anhu la tad'u, and zarf is mad'an, maf'an pattern, right? And then isam ala is mid'atun, right? So all everything is the same like we already did, and the pattern of masdar, it should be du'awun, right? We know
Right.
that and but du'awun is changing into du'aun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this waw is always going to change into hamza whenever we have alif before it. Okay, so whenever we have alif before this waw, it is always going to change into hamza. So this is how it becomes du'aun. And then da'iyun, duya, I think we did enough of them, right? So everyone is comfortable, right?
Just quick question, Shah, the Madi. If you go to the so wherever we see that alif with the last letter, we'll assume that it's a wow. So dal, ain, wow.
Yeah,
the root letter wherever we are saying, like sama. So sin, mim, wow, right? So wherever we see like this written is the alif at the end.
Like qada. Like qada, right? Yeah, so it is always wow.
Qada, okay.
Qada yaqdi, right?
Qada yaqdi, yeah.
Yeah, that's
no, but yeah, okay. So this is not alif. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah. So what what else?
like hada is like hada.
No, the example of alif at the end.
Yeah, there is
we will see over here. I hope we have here. Okay. So look over here. Khala. Khala is another example. See, khala yakhlu.
Or shaka here.
Shaka.
Yashku. Yeah.
Okay. So whenever we have alif at the end, it is mostly wow. Mostly, rather I should say 100%, and it is bab nasara.
Ada'atu from adawat here.
Yeah. See, ada ya'du. So this is wow.
So it's a different when it is you see in mujarad and when you see in majid, like sama. I'm just taking that example. So if you bring
Samma,
it to Alama family, Samma. So then what will be the root letter? Then Sim Mim Wow or Sim Mim Ya then when it is Alama family?
I think this is from meme. Sorry, this is seen meme and wow originally.
I see.
Yeah. So, but in in Majid Fi it is going. It is taking
becoming
yeah.
So it's a different in mujarad and Majid Fi then, right?
No, but in when we in Madi, in family one, we do not write like sama like that. I think I need to check. I'm not sure. It should be like that, sama. Sama.
Okay.
I need to check. I'm not sure about that.
No, even if it is written some an alif maksura, then alif maksura will change to alif. That's how like the ajwaf rule applies and.
Yeah.
Right.
So whenever you see the long alif, basically, when this is standing alif, then it is always waw, and this is bab nasara.
Okay. Bab nasara.
Nasara, yeah, and it will this waw will open up in mutariya. So the example we see over here, khala, yakhlu, and even what else? Ada, yadu, right? So it is always
Yanju, second last, Mr. Rat.
Yeah. Naja, even tala yatlu, right?
Yeah.
So these are good example to remember that how it works. Then we have I put different over here. So bab daraba, we see all these red over here. If you guys can see the this light red. So rama, yarmi, masha, yamshi, right? Baka, yabki. These are the all example of bab daraba.
Yeah.
Right. And then lakiya yalka. What bab is it?
Samia.
Yes, Samia Yasma, right? Saka Yaski. What bab is it?
No.
Daraba.
Oh, no.
Daraba.
Daraba it is, yeah.
Daraba. So
Daraba.
Daraba.
Daraba, yeah.
Okay, Khafiya Yakfa.
Samia.
Samia Yasma, right. Khashiya Yaksha. Again,
also Samia, yeah.
Jara Yajri.
Daraba.
Daraba. Ata Yati.
Daraba.
Daraba. Okay, then Bana Yabni.
Same.
Daraba.
Same, Bab Daraba, yes. And then Taga Yataga.
Where it's
Bab Fataha, yes.
Yeah.
Aba Yaba.
Fatha.
Yep, yeah, this is Fataha. And Kafa Yakfi.
Samia.
Daraba.
Daraba.
Oh,
Daraba. For Bab Samia, what we need to look at, Sister Zora? Samia in Madi should have kasra sound in the middle,
kasra,
right?
Yeah.
These are all.
I'm off and on, sister. I'll just.
No, I'm just trying to make you sure that how you are going to look at, right?
Yeah. The
so
first Madi.
Kafa basically has all fathas, right? And then all fathas are daraba, and then in mudariya it is going to take kasra in the middle root letter. So kafa yakfi.
Daraba.
Yeah. So asa yasi. Same.
Daraba.
Right?
Yeah.
Daraba yadribu. Mada yamdi, again same. Daraba yadribu, right? Bakiya yabqa.
Samia.
This is
Samia. Very good, Samia. Okay, so we need to do a little practice. So we be strong to find out what bab they are. Okay, so now again some some quick rules, or I should say quick tips. So yahdi, e makes u sound. What does that mean? So hada yahdi, right? When we go to whom, that is little tricky. Inshallah, we are going to do Sarf Kabir, and then we will find all these rules over there. But I'm just giving over here, so you kind of get prepared for that. So Yahdi, this has E sound, right? Whenever we have E sound and we go to plurals like hum, antum, right? All these plural, what gonna happen? It will take U sound. So Yahd, it will not become Yahdina, rather it will be Yahduna. Right? So whenever we have Kasra sound, when we have Ya sound, E sound, when it comes to plural hum or antum, it will take U sound. Otherwise, it will take Au sound. So there are two kind of sounds are going to be prominent. Either U sound or Au sound. Au, how I write Au?
Yeah.
Okay, either U sound or Au sound. So when we have Yahdi, it is ending on E sound. So the plural will take U sound, like I said over here, Yahduna. But when we have Hada, Hada is ending on E sound or A sound? It sounds like A sound, right? So that's why it is going to end on Au when it comes to Hum and Antum. So it will be Hadaw.
Hadaw, the plural. Okay.
Because we need to remember that Fatha and Waw are compatible. Fatha and Waw, they do not have any issues. Yes, Waw is good with the Dhamma. He loves Dhamma, best friend, but he is okay with the Fatha too. Okay, so that's why we don't make any changes. When it is Hada, Hadaya, and then Hum will be Hadaw. Inshallah, when we'll do the Kabir one, then these things will become clear. I'm just dropping over here.
So, sister, what is this? Sorry to interrupt. Just a quick word. So, when we say hada, that means there's a past tense. So you're saying in the past tense, ya become wow, right? But in the present tense, which is yahdi, it becomes like a rafa status, yahduna. Is that what
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a past and present tense changes in
not past and present necessarily. Nasiya. So it is ending on ya sound, right?
Yeah.
So when we are making hum, it will be what?
Nasu.
Because
Nasiya is a past tense, remember? Nasiya yansa. So yansa will be present. So when yansa become a home, it becomes yansuna.
Yeah.
Nasiya yansa. No, not yansuna, yansauna.
Yansauna, yeah, but with the vav noon at the end, right?
Yeah. So I'm trying to tell, okay, yansa, right? So it is ending on a sound. So a sound will become au when we are making plural. So that's why it will become yansauna, not yansuna.
Okay,
we are very used to say una sound, right? So, but it is not going to happen when it is Naqis. And when we have fatha before the waw, it will remain like that, and we are just adding waw and noon, and it will become yansauna, not yansuna.
So is it that hada, because it ends with a alif maksura and makes a a sound, when it comes to whom it becomes hadaw, because it ends with a a,
yeah,
it becomes hadaw. And nasiya, nasu. Oh, because nasiya, it has a, is it because it has a kasra?
When we have e sound, nasiya has e sound, right? It has ya sound. When it is ya sound, when we are making plural, it will take u sound. Okay.
Yeah, so the rule, I think, the rule is that when this one has fatah on the weak letter, then it become aw. Otherwise, it is o.
Yeah, simply, yes.
But
yeah. So
only
whenever
aw is only if we have fatah on that.
Yeah. So whenever we have fatha, that's what I said. We have only two sound, either u sound or au sound. Au sound is when we have fatha before the weak letter. So then we are not going to make any changes. We will just carry on with the fatha, and we're gonna add just waw noon, and it will become yansawna. Okay, don't I'm dropping a lot over here, so inshallah that is all about our next class. So I'm not gonna go in detail over here because we already went a lot.
Yeah, too much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now even though I put a few things over here, but the time is already done. So do you guys want to take care of it by yourself? Because mostly I put all these wherever I see that we need to find the fail, I try to put over there. So these are a few pages that we can, these are some ayat, not very hard. So I think you guys can take care of it. What do you guys think? Or we can take just one?
We can take one, I think, and give us the rest as a homework. So when we come back, then we can just all participate.
Okay, what about the other homework before the last class? Did you guys?
I can send you a picture.
I did.
I've done, sister.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I believe you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, but not 100%, sister. I don't believe 100% because I just did for one, and then I was writing Sarf Kabir, and I got, oh no, I can't write anymore. So I stopped. But yes, I'm like rule wise, I try to memorize all the rules and understand.
Okay. So let's go through it. If I see fa alqa asahu, so what do you think about this? The word alqa, where does that belong?
Naqis, it's a weak letter at the end. So
what are the root letter? What is bab?
Laqaya. So
laqiya.
Yeah. Laqiya.
Yalqa. So what clan?
It will be daraba yadribu, like daraba.
Samia.
No, I said laqiya yalqa.
So bab
laqiya yalqa.
Samia family.
Yes, this is bab Samia. Laqiya. So it has kasra on the middle root letter. Laqiya, and then it has yalqa. So it has fatha. So what bab is it?
Samia.
Samia, yes, ma, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then alqa. What is alqa?
Alqa is that to throw, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the family. What family?
Aslama family.
Aslama family.
It's a family.
How do we know this is Aslama family?
But it
because
is, it is, but what is it? Majhul.
No.
No, Aslama family, the first fa letter, there is alif, Hamza is sitting on alif, and
yes,
there,
exactly.
so like Aslama.
Yeah, that's a marker.
This Hamza is telling the whole story over here, that I am from Aslama family.
Yeah.
Sister, why is this not from the Anasiga?
Anasiga?
Alqa, laqiya, yalqa from Salathi Mujarad.
Alqa.
Alqa, nalqa.
Okay, so laqiya will become, can you do the conjugation?
Laqiya, laqiya, yalqa.
No, do the conjugation. You're saying this is ana, right? Okay, yeah. Laqiya yalqa. So yalqa, now do the conjugation.
Yalqa, yalqayani, yalqawna, talqa, talqayani, yalqayna. تلقون تلقون
تلقيت تلقياني تلقي.
So
تلقين تلقياني تلقين ألقى نلقى.
okay, so now they are overlapping, right?
Yes.
So now we're gonna go with the translation.
Yeah.
So fa'alqa asahu. So I throw his asa. Is that making sense?
Not in the context of here.
Right. So when they are overlapping, then we're gonna see the context, right? So this is
Yes,
talking
yeah.
about Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. So Hazrat Musa alayhi salam threw his staff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is family 4.
Yeah. Okay.
The action is affect someone else.
Sorry?
No, I was saying because the action is affecting, the effect is going to someone else. He threw, but
it's going to asa, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So fa'alqa asahu. So this is family 4, and this is huwa. Okay, everyone is good with that? Making sense? Okay, so you guys can do the conjugation at home, okay? Whenever you have time in this week, you are going to do conjugation of alqa, because there are all different forms of alqa in these ayat, okay? Next one is wa ulkiya saharatu sajidina. So now ulkiya, what is that?
It's a passive, majhul.
It's a passive majhul.
Yeah, so same family 4, and now we see u and e sound prominent, right? So this is majhul, wa ulkiya. And in majhul, we will see that this ya is going to have a fatha, right, in Naqis. So wa ulkiya saharatu sajidina, right? What's the translation? The magician were thrown into prostration. So ulkiya, subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used over here. It is giving the meaning of that it was not the magician, but it was the awe of the miracle, or we can say the awe of iman, or awe of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because this miracle was from him, right? That made them just be in the prostration, right? So they were so overwhelmed when they saw the miracle that it cannot be any lie or any ordinary miracle. Rather, it is something else, right? So that's why they right away bring iman. So ulkiya is used over here. Okay, then we have wa'alki. What is that? Wa'alki ma fi yaminika.
That's a fail amar, no?
Fail amar. How do we know?
Because we see the ya at the end is been dropped. And then we see the helping alif came because lam was silent, the first root letter.
Exactly, yeah. So basically this is alqa, alqa yulki, right? And from yulki we have tulki as anta, and then we drop the sign of mudariya, we drop the weak letter, and we bring helper alif. And in this case helper alif is going to have fatha because this is family 4, right? So this is how it become alki. So you throw what is in your right hand. This is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, right? So he's kind of, because when all these magicians, they did their magic, and all these snakes were kind of crawling over there. It was a very terrifying scene, right? So Hazrat Musa alayhi salam got confused. So what should I do? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is revealing on him that now this is the time that you need to throw what is in your right hand. Oh, I think this is when he went to mountain, right?
No, when
yeah, Musa.
Yeah, So this is on Mount Sinai when he was there. So first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked him that what is in your right hand? And he described that this is my asa and this is what I do with it, right? And then he said that, okay, just throw it, because he want to show that it is going to change into anaconda, right? So this is what it is, basically. Okay, then we have Alkiya fi Jahannama kulla kafarin anid. So now what is this Alkiya?
This is also like command, but I think a sukun so this is alqiya, alqiya. So here,
yeah, exactly. So this is two. This is huma.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, dual, yeah.
Yani was dropped, right, sister?
This is antuma,
yeah, so
right? But yeah, so how let's do command together. So alki, anta is alki. Antuma would be alkiya, because we need to bring this alif for dual, right?
Yeah, and originally it was ani, na sister, ani for dual.
No, this is amar.
No, this is amar, Sister Zora. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we have tulki, right? We did tulki over here. Now, what is the antuma for mudari? That would be tulkiyani, right?
Tulkiyani, yeah.
Tulkiyani. And now what we are going to do, we are going to drop this ta, we are going to drop this noon, and we are going to bring helper alif, right? Yeah. So that would be.
Yeah.
And because it is Aslama family, so we'll say not, we'll say Alqiya.
Alqiya. So this is how it become Alqiya. Got it? Hello?
Yeah, so yeah, just so it's like a command again for two people, right?
Yeah, command for
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So basically, the sign of mudari and noon is dropped, and this is how we left with. So alkiya fi jahannama kulla kafarin anid. So throw into hell fire every obstinate disbeliever. So this is the command for two angels. So I was just looking at the ayah, and I find out that basically it is talking to two angels. One is Shaheed. Who is Shaheed? Like the one who they are writing, right? So these Kramun Katibin. So this one, and Saik. Saik is the one who is kind of driving you. You know, when you are going to taken to, someone is going to be taken to prison. So some officer or guardian is going to be there, like taking that person. And basically, this is not he's taking that person in a respectful way, rather they are kind of being very harsh to that person. Right? So this is the side, the one, you know, that we say for sheep or these herds, we kind of herding them, right? So how does he do? He's not respecting, he is even hitting to that herd, because he wants this herd to go to the same direction, right? So basically, Saik is the one who is herding someone. So Shaheed and Saik, these are basically two angels. So this is the scene of on the day of judgment, when the disbeliever is going to be taken to hellfire.
Yeah, it's like pushed forward.
They are the ones.
Yeah, exactly. Like in a very
animals herd.
Yeah. Okay, then we have Qalu ya Musa imma an tulqiya wa imma an nakuna nahnul mulkin. So what is this an tulqiya?
Sorry, what is that? What is this?
An tulqiya.
So here, because of an, we are using the mudariya. So mudariya light version, it is becoming the Anlan likai isn't hatta. So
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
light version of
So when
Tulkiyani. Yeah.
Tulkina.
Tulkina, yeah, sorry. Tulkina.
yeah.
Tulki,
So
Tulkiyani, no.
It was tulqiya with the alif for singular, right?
Yeah, it should be Tulkiyani, and then the light
No,
version is
tulqiyani.
Tulkiya.
It's not two, sister. It's just one.
yeah,
Allah
exactly.
is saying, Ya Musa, imma an tulqiya wa imma an nakuna nahnu mulqin.
Yeah, so it is talking to one person. So
Yeah.
that's why.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, my mind was. So we are making it light, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just this, it is mansoob because of this an over here. And this is again family 4. So alka, yulki, and because of mansoob, we are giving fatha over here. That's why it is become tulkiya.
Okay. Yeah.
And then mulkina. What is mulkina?
This is
file.
Yeah. So some file, it is originally mulkiyun, but it is become mulkin, and then mulkani, and then mulkuna, and mulkin.
Mulkina in the nasab and jar.
So this is nasab or yeah, nasab.
Because of an, it will become harf mansoob.
Why it is mansoob?
Because of an here, Mrs. Tarat.
No, it is because of Kana's khabar.
Exactly. The khabar of
Yeah.
kana is always mansoob. So
Yeah.
we have nakunu over here. Okay, an is just doing its effect on nakuna.
Oh, okay.
And then nakuna, its khabar is this mulkin, and that's why
nasab.
Nasab, okay.
Okay, we are forgetting all these nahu rules, huh?
Nahu rules, yeah.
When we try to catch surf, nahu is gone, and when we go to nahu,
That's
surf
right.
is gone.
Our root word is Nisyan, sister. Our root word is Nisyan.
No, this an, I can't forget that. I think I have struggled a lot on in the beginning when Nahu. So an makes the two mudariya light, and I don't know.
No, that was in.
That was in.
Yeah, in does that. In is shart. An does not do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have one problem, sister. Whenever it is kana or yakuno, I don't know. I forget how to translate it. Always confuses.
Everyone
Was,
is
where, will be,
confused.
I don't know where it is.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so over here it is future.
Yeah.
Nakun, yeah.
Yeah, because it is mudariya, right? Okay, moving on. Then we have number 6. It says qala alqu. So what is that? Alqu.
Alqu is amar wa fa'iluhum.
Yeah, antum.
Yeah, antum it is
When
yeah.
you say amar, then mostly we go to antum, right?
Antum, yeah, sister. My bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Alqaya, alqu. Yeah.
So that is the tulquna actually, right? And then it become alqu. So throw. Okay, then we have falamma alqaw. So that was alqu, and now we have alqaw. What's the difference? That was amar, and this is madi.
Madi, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And again, this is alqa.
Alqa.
Right, alqa, and it has fatha over here. So when we are making home, that will just, we're gonna add waw noon, and that will become alqawna.
Can you write this?
This is basically not mudariya. This is madi, right? So when we are going to madi, we are just adding waw of jamaat, right? So that will al-qaw.
Sister Raat, can you write the amar too, please, like that? The amar, the previous one, alku. How when we are going to?
It's written over here, tulquna.
Oh, okay.
So tulqu,
and then
we drop this noon, we drop this thing, and this is family 4. So we are dropping, bringing helper alif, and this is it become alqu.
So because it's not fatah, so it's becoming alqu. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And in Madi, this is alqaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is alqaw. And this is, I just said that alqa basically, whenever it is ending on alif, alqa on fatha, then we are, when we are on hum siga, it will not, we are not going to make any changes, just we need to add waw of jamaat, and that will become alqaw. But alqa become yulki, right?
Yeah. Mudariya.
So yulki. Now, do we have a sound or e sound?
We have e. So
we have e sound. So now when we are making hum, what should it be? U sound or au sound?
You're making hum?
Au.
Yulquna.
Yeah.
Yulquna. If we take u sound, we have only two choices, either u or au. So over here, when it was fatha, it is taking au sound, but when it is ya, or I should say kasra, then it is going to take u sound. So it will become yulquna, not yulqauna or yulqina, anything else, but u sound. This is what I'm trying to say in the beginning, and inshallah, the next class is going to be all about that.
Are we talking about Mazid Fi family 4, or is it just the?
No, this is for everything.
Family
Like,
one, just mujarad,
yeah, from family 1 to all. We are talking about surf in general. So basically, this is the rule. Okay, then we have last one. فقالوا أبشر يهدوننا فكفروا وتولوا. What is this وتولوا?
Watawalla is from wali, which is waulam ya. And then tawalla is like, because there are some verbs that could be used for opposites too. So wali is like a protector, guardian, right? But it also has the opposite negotiation, which is tawalla, to turn away. So is here a failu antum. So you all turn away, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying.
Yeah. So again, see tawalla ending on alif, right? Tawalla. So that's why the plural version, hum or antum, will be tawallaw. See that fatha?
Is this a hum version, sister?
Tawalla, no, sister. Past tense will be tawalla.
Tawalla, then this is hum, right? Fakafaru wa tawallaw.
Yeah, tawalla, tawallaya, tawallaw. No.
So they turned away. They turned away. So this is family. What family it is?
The Allama family?
Yeah.
Yeah, family 5.
This is family 5, right? And this is hum version. This is hum version.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just saying because it has fatha. So that's why when we are on hum, it is the fatha is staying there and we are just adding waw, and this is how it becomes tawallaw.
So Madi, fail Madi, home version.
Yeah. Okay, I think we need to work hard more on, right? So now these are almost 3 more slides to go, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to work on that during the weekdays. And then this is a beautiful dua. I'm gonna quickly go through it. So وَضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala present or explain the example of those amanu who believed Imrata, the lady Fir'aun of Pharaoh, the wife of Pharaoh, which is Hazrat Asiya alayhi salam. إِذْ قَالَتْ, when she said, Rabbi ibni. So this word is bana, right? This is Naqis. Bana yabni. What bab is it?
Daraba.
Daraba yadri. Okay, so bana yabni and then bina'an and banin would be the master. Sorry, the ism file, banin. So rabbni, and what is rabbibni?
It's a talab.
Yes, this is talab ibni. Okay, so basically this is tabni, right? So we drop this, and we bring kasra. So this is ibni. So she is saying that Ya Rabbi, oh my Rabb. Do we remember that there is something hidden over here? What is hidden?
Yeah.
Ya is hidden, and what else?
The ya of
ya
my Rabb.
Also. Okay, so ya mutakallim is also hidden over here, which shows kind of what should I say, like it need, like this is the expression of emergency. Desperation. This is the word I was looking for. So that is showing desperation of Hazrat Asiya alayhi salam. She is saying, she's supposed to say Ya Rabbi, but she just say Rabbi, right? So Rabbi bni, my Lord, make for me. So li is for me. Indaka, with you, in your company. Baitan, a house, fil Jannah, in the Jannah. Beautiful dua. Beautiful dua. Allah says that the Prophet made beautiful dua, but look at this dua. The lady is making this beautiful dua. Even what company she was having, she has the luxury of the whole world with her, right? She was in the palace of Pharaoh. And if she was with the Pharaoh, if she was cooperating with the Pharaoh, you can see that what status she has, right? What she must be enjoying. But she preferred Iman on that, right? And she is asking whose company? Subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's company, right? So this beautiful, beautiful dua. So she is saying not any house in the Jannah, but house in Jannah beside you, near you. Subhanallah. Like we can see the hikmah of her, right? So how wise she was, what she is asking. So that's why we should not be shy of asking anything from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even though we don't deserve it, right? We do not have our amal or action like that, but still doesn't hurt to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is Rahim, right? He can make us do something that is pleasing to him, and then we can get this rank near him, right? So that's why we should not be like thinking, oh, I cannot ask this big dua, right? So no dua is big or small. Look at her, how beautifully she is asking a beautiful dua. And then she said, وَنَجِّنِي مِنْ فِرْعَوْنَ, and then save me from Fir'aun. وَعَمَلِ, and his action. So she is not happy what he was doing, right? So she is asking, and even he was torturing her, right? So that should be his amal. The torturing, not torturing her only, rather torturing Bani Israel. So he does not left any zulm he can think of to do on them. وَنَجِّنِي مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. So, and the whole qawm, right? The whole team of Pharaoh, all these army he has, right? So they were all doing zulm. They never did anything good for the earth or for the mankind. So she is asking that give me rescue from the, and Najja again. This is Naqis, right? So Najja, Yunaji, and then Tanjiya, and Najja. So when it come to whom, what gonna happen? Najja, Najjaya, and then would be
Najjaw. Yeah.
Najjaw. So this fatha would remain. And what gonna happen on Yunji? So najja, yunajji, sorry. So yunajji, yunajjiyani, and then
Yunajjuna, because it has a kasra.
Yunajjuna. So that will take u sound. Yunajjuna.
Yeah.
Okay. So subhanallah, beautiful dua. We need to make sure that every day in our salah or outside the salah, whenever we remember, we need to make this dua. Rabbi ibni li indaka baytan fil jannah. Beautiful, beautiful dua, alhamdulillah. So with that, inshallah, we are going to end our session. So barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.